Welcome to upwind technique in strong wind. Many of the skills and techniques you see here have their roots in the medium air, but the extra power in the wind and waves puts the sailors under real pressure, and only those who have spent long hours out in the breeze will be consistently fast. In these close-up shots, we see Ivan working hard to keep the boat flat in 20 to 25 knots. With his long legs, he can hike off his ankles with the bottom end of the battens in his hiking shorts in contact with the gunnel, and his upper body leant out hard for more leverage. Your number one priority in these conditions is to keep the boat flat. And you see here that Ivan eases his mainsheet in the gust to depower, then sheets back in as the gust passes. Notice that he makes small tiller movements in the flat water and more powerful, sharper movements in the rougher bits when he needs to dominate the boat. The side view shows how far back in the boat you need to sit when it starts to honk. Ivan is right near the back of the cockpit to lift the flat bow clear of the waves, and moving his upper body backwards and forwards to keep the bow and stern as level as possible. Even if your technique and hiking position is as good as Ivan's, your centerboard can still creep up too far and needs to be put back in its place. One technique is to reach in with your upper body and push it down with your hand, but during this time you can't be hiking fully. An alternative, which allows you to stay hiking, is to take one foot out from under the toe strap and kick the board down with your heel. Kia, being lighter, can't afford to bring any weight inboard in these conditions, but it's no problem for him to hike off one foot for a few seconds while he makes a subtle adjustment. In big waves like these, you can move your feet apart in the toe strap to help you balance. Ivan is being thrown around a lot by the seas here, but is just able to keep balanced on the side of the boat by spreading his feet when it gets rough. But even with your feet spread, you need to watch out for growlers like this one. Ivan is just able to steer into a part of the wave which is not breaking, but he still takes quite a bit of water on board. It's